Hello and welcome to week 12 of trading the Stoch-Cross Scalper Expert Advisor on a live account. So let's see how it did the past week. We'll pull up the history. And so today is Friday the 30th. And I think the last we spoke, or the last video I made, was on the 22nd, right there. So March continues to be a ugly month. A lot of sideways trading. But anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 profitable trades. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6 profitable trades, and 1, 2, 3 losses. So not nearly as good as it has been doing. Again, March has just been rough. And I want to show you that in some data that I had collected, and I'll show it to you here in a minute. But if we go here to the daily and just you see all this sideways, it's just trading in this range. That's just not the expert advisor doesn't do well in that. Obviously, we see that it likes this stuff here, but you can see that it started this sideways range right around looks like March 6th. Maybe we can even say March 5th. But from there on, it's just been trading in this range. And when it does that, you get a lot of false signals. It looks like the price is going to go up, but it goes down, and vice versa. And it's really, it's really frustrating when you're only trying to get with a 5-digit provider, you're only trying to get 100 pips. It's just amazing how quickly a trade can go the opposite way and stop out when it's trading like this. So, but there it is. I'm documenting this for you so you can see for yourself how it does. And you can make a decision on, if you want to purchase it, or for those of you that have purchased it, you can see that your results should be similar to mine. So what I wanted to show you was this. So first, let's just look at the live, how it's done on a live server. So you can see in January, and again, when I went live, I've been fluctuating between using a lot size of 0.1 and a lot size of 0.01. Some of the 0.01 was just to show how it does at 0.01, but mainly if I only put $500 in this, and if the balance gets to a certain level, a lower level, then you got to go to 0.01s because you don't want to margin out. But anyways, January it made almost $20. February was a great month. It made $157. And then we have March where it lost $309 and counting. We got today to finish off. And since I did change the lot size to 0.01 and I lowered the stop loss so that now the profit would still be $1 and the loss is only $6. And since I'm doing that small amount, I just decided to let it trade through Friday, because if I lose $6, and in the scope of things, it's not that big of a deal. Once the market gets favorable to the advisor, then I'll bump it back up so that we're back to the $10 and the $100 loss. So all in trading live since January, it's down $131 91, and it's all because of March. Actually, I pulled this data a couple, no, yeah, let's see, I pulled this data yesterday or the day before, so actually it's minus 140, to be honest with you. There was another trade that was a loss that wasn't included in this. But then on the practice server, on that account, I haven't really talked about that too much lately, but that's still going. And on that server, trading with a lot size of 0.5. And then, these values you've seen before, or if you've watched the videos, you see that you've seen these values of how well it performed, which is why I went live with it. But anyways, then in January, using the lot size of 0.5, it made $750. February, it made $662. And then March, it lost $1,629. But all in on this one, it's still up $2,368 in 8 months, still up $2,300. So putting it into perspective, really not bad. You can't just focus on a week, or you can't focus on a month. You have to look at the bigger picture, because you're going to have these. You're going to have months where you lose money. And like I've said many times before, the trick to this is that you've made enough money prior to cover it and still be profitable. So what should happen, or what I hope is going to happen, is that April and May, and onward, will be profitable, and then this will change and go back positive, and this will continue to go up as a positive earnings. So I just wanted to show you that, just because I've been frustrated, honestly. I mean, March has just been terrible, and almost taking the wind out of my sails. It's just like, wow. But it is what it is, and this helps put it into a little more, into a better perspective. Those of you that bought it or downloaded it in March, it certainly isn't going to appear that it does well. So you need to see that in the long run, or at least in the eight months that I've been documenting it, it's still very profitable. And I think that March, there was a lot of anxiety, a lot of things going on. Started off with wondering why interest or why inflation didn't rise, and then when it did rise, they were concerned about that. And then we had the tariffs on steel and aluminum, so there's been concerns on a trade war and other things that were going on overseas with Britain and the exit from the European Union and all that. It's just been a bad month. So let's see what happens. I'm looking very forward to April and this thing turning around. So there you have it. That's really it. That's the update for this week. And have a happy rest of your day. Have a happy Easter. Hope that you celebrate it the way that you celebrate it. And if you celebrate it, I'm sure I have to be religiously correct. Some people may not celebrate it, and that's their option. But anyways, have a happy weekend. I'll talk to you again next week, and happy trading. Thank you very much for watching. Please please subscribe, and if you're interested in the Stoch-Cross Scalper, there's a link in the description to where you can go ahead and you can either buy it outright, you can rent it for a month, or you can get the free version which only trades on Mondays and Tuesdays at the zero point zero 0.01 lot size. But if you download that and try it, it can at least give you an idea of how it performs, how it'll perform for you, and it'll perform for you the same as it has for me. But that'll allow you to have it without spending any money, and then once you're happy with it, you can go ahead and buy it if you like. So, all right, very good. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you next week.